Did you know that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness worldwide, and it often strikes without warning? Imagine waking up one day to discover that your vision has been quietly slipping away, without any obvious signs. Sounds terrifying, right? In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of eye pressure and how it directly impacts your eye health. We're talking about a condition that can damage your optic nerve and lead to vision loss if left untreated. But here's the good news. Managing high eye pressure and preventing blindness doesn't have to be complicated. You can take simple, effective steps to protect your vision. Are you over 60? Do you have a family history of eye disease? Or maybe you've been noticing some changes in your vision but didn't know what to make of them. If so, you're at risk, and this video is for you. I'll be sharing key tips on how to manage your eye pressure, the latest glaucoma treatments, and lifestyle changes that could make all the difference in maintaining your sight. So stick around as we uncover the secrets to preventing blindness, protecting your eyes, and living life with clear vision before it's too late. When we talk about glaucoma, we're referring to a group of eye diseases that, if left unchecked, can slowly steal your vision. Think of it like a silent thief that works its way into your life without you even realizing it until the damage is done. The primary culprit here is high eye pressure, or, as it's called in medical terms, intraocular pressure. Essentially, the pressure inside your eye gets too high, which can cause significant harm to your optic nerve, the part of your eye responsible for sending visual signals to the brain. What makes this so tricky is that most people don't feel this high eye pressure creeping in. The damage happens so gradually that by the time you notice it, significant optic nerve damage has already occurred. The vision loss from glaucoma is irreversible, which is why catching it early is so critical. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, or somewhere in between. Glaucoma doesn't discriminate. Now, let's take a moment to understand why eye pressure plays such a pivotal role in glaucoma. Your eyes are constantly producing a fluid known as aqueous humor, which keeps the eye lubricated and healthy. Under normal circumstances, this fluid flows in and out of the eye, maintaining a healthy balance. However, when something disrupts the drainage system or causes an overproduction of fluid, the pressure inside the eye starts to build up. Think of it like a sink with a faucet running, but the drain is clogged. The longer the water builds up, the more pressure it exerts. In your eye, that pressure pushes against the delicate structures inside, especially the optic nerve. Over time, this pressure can damage the nerve fibers, causing blind spots and eventually, blindness if the condition isn't managed properly. Here's where things get even more concerning. High eye pressure doesn't necessarily come with obvious symptoms. Imagine you're driving down the road with a slow leak in your tire. You don't feel it at first, and the tire doesn't suddenly explode, but over time, the tire loses air and becomes weaker. Similarly, elevated eye pressure might not make you feel any different, but the optic nerve can be deteriorating without you noticing. This is why regular eye exams are absolutely essential. When eye pressure is monitored, you can catch the problem early, before it leads to irreversible vision loss. Unfortunately, many people only find out they have glaucoma once the damage has already occurred, making proactive care even more important. Now, let's talk about who's most at risk for developing glaucoma. Glaucoma isn't something that just happens to anyone. There are certain glaucoma risk factors that make some people more vulnerable. For example, if you're over the age of 60, you're in a higher risk group. As we age, our eyes naturally go through changes, and this can sometimes affect the balance of eye pressure in the eye. Family history is another biggie. If glaucoma runs in your family, you're more likely to develop it yourself. Genetics plays a major role, so if your parents or grandparents had it, don't ignore the possibility. Also, certain ethnic groups, particularly those of African descent, are more prone to developing glaucoma at an earlier age, and often with more aggressive symptoms. If you fall into any of these categories, it's important to stay on top of your eye health and get regular eye exams. One of the most insidious aspects of glaucoma is that high eye pressure often goes unnoticed. Think about it, you don't feel your eye pressure increasing, and there's no sharp pain or obvious warning signs. It's a silent problem. In fact, many people walk around for years with high intraocular pressure without ever realizing it. During this time, damage is already happening to the optic nerve, slowly but surely. That's why early detection is so vital. Regular eye exams can catch the increase in eye pressure before it leads to major issues. Without these exams, the damage can sneak up on you, and by the time symptoms appear, it's often too late to reverse the damage. So, how exactly does high eye pressure lead to vision loss? Well, when the pressure inside your eye increases, it exerts pressure on the optic nerve, which carries visual information from the eye to the brain. Over time, this pressure can reduce the blood flow to the nerve, effectively starving it of oxygen and nutrients. Think of it like a garden hose. If you restrict the flow, the plants, or in this case, the optic nerve, don't get what they need to survive. Eventually, this leads to the death of nerve fibers, and the result is blind spots that can't be restored. If you're not paying attention to your eye pressure, this gradual damage can continue undetected until the nerve is significantly damaged. The result? You might experience blurry vision or loss of peripheral vision, but by then, the damage is often irreversible. This is why it's so critical to manage eye pressure early on to prevent long-term blindness. When it comes to glaucoma, the earlier you catch it, the better your chances of preventing vision loss. Think of it like catching a leak before it floods your house. You want to spot the problem before it causes permanent damage. Regular eye exams are your best defense against this silent condition. Most people wait until they notice symptoms like blurry vision or blind spots, but by then, it could be too late to reverse the damage. By getting your eye pressure measured annually, your doctor can detect any increases in intraocular pressure before it starts causing optic nerve damage. Early detection means that you have options to lower that pressure and prevent further deterioration. Even if you don't have symptoms, it's wise to schedule an eye exam, especially if you're at risk due to factors like age, family history, or ethnicity. If your eye pressure is found to be high, don't panic. There are several glaucoma treatments available to help you manage the condition and reduce your risk of blindness. Most commonly, treatment starts with eye drops designed to lower eye pressure. These drops work by either reducing the production of fluid in the eye or improving its drainage. In many cases, using eye drops regularly can keep intraocular pressure at safe levels, preventing further damage to the optic nerve. But eye drops aren't the only option. If they aren't effective or you experience side effects, oral medications might be prescribed. These work by reducing the amount of fluid produced by the eye, helping to lower the pressure. In more severe cases, where high eye pressure continues despite medication, doctors may consider laser treatments. These procedures can help the eye drain fluid more efficiently, which in turn lowers intraocular pressure. For example, trabeculoplasty is a type of laser surgery that can improve drainage and help manage the pressure in the eye, potentially preventing optic nerve damage. In situations where medication and laser treatments aren't enough to bring down the eye pressure, surgery may be the next step. Surgical procedures like trabeculectomy create a new drainage pathway for the fluid inside the eye, effectively lowering intraocular pressure and preserving your vision. While surgery is typically a last resort, it can be life-changing for those whose glaucoma isn't responding to other treatments. Another advanced treatment is tube shunt surgery, which involves implanting a small tube to help fluid drain from the eye. These surgeries can make a significant difference, but they come with risks and require careful monitoring afterward. However, when it comes to managing high eye pressure and preventing blindness, these procedures offer hope for those struggling to control their condition with medication alone. Managing eye pressure isn't all about medications or surgery. Lifestyle choices play a crucial role too. Just like you take care of your heart and body with good habits, your eyes benefit from the same attention. Eating a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins like A, C, and E can support eye health. These nutrients help fight oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and may even help lower intraocular pressure. Foods like leafy greens, fish, nuts, and berries are particularly beneficial. For instance, spinach and kale are packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that protect the retina and support overall eye health. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are rich in omega-3s, which promote good circulation and help reduce the risk of optic nerve damage. And don't forget about nuts and seeds, which are high in vitamin E, another powerful antioxidant for your eyes. Exercise is equally important. Regular physical activity can help improve blood circulation, reduce inflammation, and even help lower eye pressure. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise, like walking, swimming, or cycling, a few times a week can make a big difference. So if you've been thinking about taking up yoga or joining a fitness class, now might be the perfect time to start. Did you know that the way you sleep can affect your eye pressure? If you've ever slept with your head down in a pillow or face flat on the bed, you may be unknowingly increasing the pressure on your eyes. To help manage high eye pressure, it's best to sleep with your head elevated. Use an extra pillow or two to keep your head raised while you sleep. This helps reduce the pressure on your eyes, promoting better drainage of fluid and potentially lowering intraocular pressure. Sleeping on your back with a couple of pillows under your head can also help you avoid any unwanted pressure on the eyes. So if you're prone to sleeping face down, this small change could be an easy and effective way to improve your eye health. It's no secret that stress can take a toll on your overall health, but did you know it can also impact your eye pressure? Stress has been shown to elevate intraocular pressure, which can exacerbate existing glaucoma. Learning to manage stress can not only improve your mental health, but also protect your vision. Simple stress management techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga can have a significant impact on lowering eye pressure. You don't have to meditate for hours. Just taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breath or try a guided relaxation exercise can help calm the nervous system and reduce stress. Even a quick walk outside, getting some fresh air and sunshine, can be a great way to decompress and benefit both your mind and your eye health. Managing glaucoma is a long-term commitment. It's not something that you can just start and stop. If you're prescribed eye drops, medications, or any other treatment to manage your eye pressure, it's crucial to stick to the plan. Even if you're feeling fine and not noticing any symptoms, skipping doses or not following your doctor's instructions could lead to higher intraocular pressure, which could damage your optic nerve. Imagine you're treating a plant. If you water it regularly and give it sunlight, it thrives. But if you neglect it, even for a short time, it could start to wither. Similarly, consistent treatment is key to keeping your eye pressure under control and preventing vision loss. Don't wait for symptoms to show up before you start following your prescribed regimen. Stay on top of your treatment to protect your sight for the long haul. Consistency doesn't just mean following your treatment plan, it also means keeping up with your eye exams. Glaucoma isn't a one-time fix. It's something that requires ongoing monitoring. Your doctor will need to track your eye pressure over time, and if any changes occur, they may adjust your treatment plan accordingly. That's why regular checkups are so important. They help your doctor detect any shifts in your eye health before they become major problems. Think of it like maintaining a car. You wouldn't wait until your engine fails to take it in for service. Regular eye exams are your routine maintenance, helping to ensure that your optic nerve stays protected and that eye pressure remains stable. Even if you feel fine, checkups are the best way to keep your eyes in top shape. Remember, when it comes to glaucoma, it's all about staying proactive, not reactive. Now that you know how eye pressure affects your vision and what you can do to manage it, the question is, what are you going to do next? Are you going to let glaucoma silently take your sight, or will you take control of your eye health today? If you've learned something valuable, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more important health tips. But here's a question for you. What's your next step? Will you schedule that eye exam? Will you start making those small changes in your lifestyle to protect your eyes? Leave a comment below and let me know how you plan to take action. Also, be sure to turn on the notification bell so you stay updated with all our health tips. And before you go, click the next video that pops up on your screen. It's packed with even more tips to help you live a healthier life.